Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be talking about our C-shaped curve in Pilates and how to find our true C-shaped curve without feeling that compression, that collapse of the spine. We want to still be able to elongate the spine even though we are rounding the spine. So I have with me a fitness circle. If you don't have a fitness circle, you can use a ball about the size of this, which is probably about the size of a beach ball. So look around your house to see if you have a ball. Like I said, the size of a beach ball should work just fine. We have my dog Hank with me today. He didn't feel like leaving the room, the studio, so he is just going to be our little mascot. Hopefully he doesn't get in the way of the video. I doubt he will. So we are going to separate our legs about shoulder distance apart, a little bit wider. As you can see, I'm sitting on a box. If you don't have a box at home, sit on an ottoman, something that doesn't have a back so you can push it right up against the wall, because I need you stacked up tall against the wall to find this C-shaped curve. You're going to place one end of your fitness circle, or if that's what you're using, on your chest, right on your chest wall, and your hands go on the other side of the fitness circle. Now, you're not going to squeeze the circle, okay? You're just going to hold it. It's just there as a tool, as a prop, to feel like you have something to curl up and over. So as we sit here up against our wall, feel both sides of your back pockets against the wall, both sides of your rib cage, both shoulder blades, and your head against the wall in a neutral spine. So your low back should not be touching the wall at all. You have that nice S-shaped curve. And just take note, does one side of the body press up against the wall easier than the other, right? And you're going to find this when you're rolling down and rolling up. You might have a discrepancy between sides, especially if you have any type of scoliosis or twisting of your spine. So hold here for a deep inhale. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest away from the wall. Curl forward over that circle or the ball, whatever you have that you're using as your prop. And inhale, stack back up nice and tall. Now, this isn't about hinging. So when you curl away, I want you to articulate and keep your pelvis still. So it's not about hinging the back forward or tilting the hips at all. The hips don't move. In fact, your low back really stays upright, okay? So as you curl up and over this circle, can you feel like you're going to imprint your low back to the wall? And then inhale, stack back up, find your neutral. We're going to do this a couple times. So try to get the articulation up against the wall. As you curl the upper body away from the wall, feel how your low back softly presses against the wall, and you inhale to stack back up tall. Now let me see if you can contract your pelvic floor and your low belly. So contract that first. Feel that nice little lift up, and then curl over, scooping that low belly to the spine, imprinting your low back to the wall. Inhale, stack back up to neutral each time. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Curl up and over that circle. Can you think of pulling your heart back to your spine away from that circle? Inhale, stack it back up tall. Exhale, as you curl up and over, think of melting the front of your rib cage to the back side of your body as you curl up and over. Inhale, stack back up tall. Think of making a capital C. So you're not scrunching down, you're curling up and over that circle, imprinting your low back to the wall without tucking your pelvis, right? We don't want to move the pelvis. You don't want to push into your heels or push into your glutes. Just think upper body curling. Think floating up and over, elongating over that circle and all the way back up. We are going to add rotation to this next. So inhale, twist to your right shoulder. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest, curl forward so that circle is just going to graze the inside of your right thigh, and stack back up to your right shoulder blade and come back to center. It's very small. Inhale, twist to the left. Don't overdo it. Just your left shoulder blade on the wall. Now exhale, curl up and over that circle. Can you imprint your left lumbar spine to the wall and then stack back up nice and tall and come back to center? Twist to the right, don't move your hips. Exhale, curl up and over, find that capital C-shaped curve. Pull the heart back, pull the ribs back, pull the belly back. Feel your right kidney up against the wall. Stack back up to your right shoulder blade and come back to center. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, curl up and over. Feel your left kidney imprint and touch the wall. And stack back up to your left shoulder blade and pull back to center. Notice if you have a difference between sides. Twist to the right. Can you curl up and over and imprint the right kidney the right low back to the wall without over tucking the pelvis. Stack back up to your right shoulder blade and come back to center. Is it the same on this side? Twist to the left, inhale. Exhale, curl up and over. Find that capital C-shaped curve. Scoop and hollow the low belly. Imprinting that left lumbar spine to the wall. Stack back up tall and come back to center. One more each way. Twist to the right. Exhale, curl up and over. Imprint your right kidney to the wall without jamming or without pushing. You're floating up and over. Inhale, stack up nice and tall and come back to center. Find that neutral. Inhale, go over to the left. Exhale, curl up and over. The left kidney gently articulates to the wall. Inhale, stack up to the left shoulder blade and exhale back to center. Let's do one more time directly to center. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest, curl up and over. Notice if one kidney is up against the wall more than the other. Can you get both equal without moving your pelvis? And then stack it back up nice and tall and rest. Good. Shake out the shoulders. And now with that, I just want to show you how that works when we're on our back, when we're supine doing a curl. We're going to still use that fitness circle, so stay close. Okay, so lying supine like we typically are in Pilates, we're going to try that same curl, finding that capital C-shaped curve lying down on our backs, which is a lot harder to do because we're curling up against gravity, right? And so a lot of times we just feel like we're curling the head and neck up, but nothing else moves. Or maybe you find a spot right at the lower part of your ribs where you just kind of hinge, okay? And so we're going to practice first without the circle. You're going to place the palms of your hands just on your hip bones and your fingertips towards each other. So your hands are kind of on the really low part of your belly, below your belly button. And so stay here and take a deep breath in through the nose, expanding the ribs. Exhale, can you melt the two hip bones closer together? I know you're thinking, my hips do not move, those bones do not move, but your abdominals do attach to your hip bones all the way down to your pubic bone, right? And so yes, you will have a teeny weeny bit of movement, and I want you to feel that engagement. Inhale through the nose, expanding. As you exhale, can you find your abdominals right where your hands are? Pull them gently towards one another, pulling the right and left hip bone together. And notice how that doesn't imprint or tuck your pelvis, right? We're not imprinting, we're not moving the pelvis at all. Inhale to release. Do that again. Exhale, feel the pulling in the girdle, the corset that's wrapping around and tightening in the front of your body. And then inhale to release. If you can truly get into the deep low abdominals, you'll notice how this doesn't necessarily tuck the pelvis and it doesn't necessarily imprint your low back. It's just tightening everything like a corset, pulling your two hips closer together. Inhale to release. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, feel the low belly. You might start to feel that pelvic floor float up, which is great if you are. And inhale to release. Do that 1 more time. See if you can get that pelvic floor to float up lightly, the hip bones to pull together lightly, and feel how that elongates your low back. It doesn't round it, it doesn't jam it to the mat. It elongates it, and then release. Now remember that, and let's grab our fitness circles or the ball, whichever you are using. You're going to place the fitness circle at your chest wall again, the sternum. Hands come to the opposite side of the circle, elbows bent wide. Relax the shoulders, relax the chest and elbows. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Start to draw your deep low belly muscles in like you're going to glide those two hip bones closer in towards each other. And then inhale, come all the way back down. So when you curl up, feel like you have to make room for that circle to go onto your low belly. So you really have to scoop and hollow out. Inhale to hold. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Curl up. Can you melt the heart? Curling up and over that circle like your crown of the head is going to continue that circle over. And then inhale all the way back down. Exhale, feel the two hip bones draw in. Feel the pelvic floor float up. You're curling. It's never a bearing down or a pushing of the abdominals. It's very light. Pretend like you have a silk camisole on, right? That's how light your abdominal layer is. And it's just gently wrapping around the entire torso. Inhale to hold. Exhale, think of that silk camisole just gently pulling a little bit tighter as you curl up. Feel the hollowing of the deep low belly. Inhale all the way back down. Find that capital C-shaped curve, like you're gonna roll the ring right between your inner thighs, but it's not because your arms are rolling it, it's because your spine is curling up to roll it to your inner thighs. Inhale all the way back down. Exhale, curl it up. Your arms aren't gonna move the ring. It's your spine that's gonna curl up and over, right, to get that ring in between your inner thighs. Now pretend that your spine is a bow and arrow. If you pull the string on a bow, the bow arcs, right? It makes a nice even arc. It doesn't bend in half, it doesn't hinge, it's an arc. So your spine is that arc on the bow. Exhale, somebody's pulling the string and your spine is curling just like that bow would do, evenly throughout from the crown of the head to the tip of the tail. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Pull your two hip bones gently closer together. Float the pelvic floor up, hollow the deep low belly. Find evenness throughout your spine. No hinging, no breaking. Just a nice even arc, an even bow. Last time, scooping the belly, curling it up and over. And inhale all the way back down. Good, now you can do that. Think of that for when we do the Pilates ab series, right? So shake out the shoulders, shake out the head, stay for an inhale. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest, curl it up, relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders. Now stay here for an inhale. Do you think you can curl up a little bit more by scooping the low belly a little tighter, getting that arc? Now hold that. Can you keep your upper body where it's at? Lift the right leg to tabletop. Scoop the low belly, lift the left leg to tabletop. Did you still hold your curl? Right? Stay up there. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Stay here for an exhale. We're going to start to move the right leg. Inhale, single leg stretch. Exhale, get more into your curl to bend it back in. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, curl up and over that circle. Inhale, right leg reaches. Scoop, hollow the low belly, curl. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, curl it up and over as if the crown of the head could complete that circle around the ring. Inhale. Get that energy stretching through the spine, finding that capital C-shaped curve. Last two, inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop, hollow the low belly and come all the way down and rest. Now, obviously, if your low back was popping up and you were arching and feeling it in your neck, you're not quite at that point yet to lift your legs. So just keep practicing with feet down, keep practicing getting that curl, getting that stretch between each vertebra. We're going to do one more since we're here. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, hollow the low belly in. Pull the hip bones, draw them closer together. Curl the upper body up. Now hold for an inhale. I think you can get one more vertebra. Curl it up. No hinging. Remember, we're curling that bow. Left leg comes to tabletop. Right leg comes to tabletop. Can we reach both legs out? Inhale without losing our curl. Exhale, scoop the low belly down from that circle. Inhale to reach. Exhale, draw your hip bones in towards each other. Inhale, 3 more. Exhale, hollow the deep low belly. Inhale, 2 more. Can you float your pelvic floor up? One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop, pull in, curl up one more vertebra, and rest everything down. Nice job, you guys. Shake it out. And if you have any questions about this, please feel free to email me, Courtney@mypointofbalance.com, and keep working, keep playing with it. You will get it, and it's going to feel great when you do. It will feel like a wonderful spine stretch. Thanks so much, and have a great day.